Welcome back. I'm Richard Hosnote, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. Great to have you back. This begins an extended series exploring the topics of caring, compassion, and kindness. It's part of my Words of Wisdom series, which becomes very nicely WOW. And in this particular series, I'm going to be sharing with you quotes from people you know and people you don't know on the topics of caring, compassion, and kindness. I discovered as I looked into this quotes, and I realized that people were talking about caring, compassion, and kindness from different perspectives about what it was and what it meant to them. And in ways better than probably I could sit here and talk to you for hours, by sharing with you quotes from people, you can understand the wide range of possibilities that come when you become a more caring, compassionate, and kind person, all of which is integral to living a wisdom-inspired life. So that's what this is all about. So have some fun with this. I did in putting it together, and hopefully you'll get a sense of that fun as we go through this. So let's get into the quotes for this episode. Well, a couple more episodes here on the dimensions of compassion, kindness, caring, and even love to help us just understand from so many different diverse voices, not only diverse voices, but voices over time, about the great power and essence of compassion, caring, and kindness. I know in doing the research for all of this, it deepened my understanding. So let's start here. If your compassion does not include yourself, it's incomplete. Well, you say, of course, because compassion is an action you take to interact and help with others. Of course, you need to include yourself. But yourself, it's almost like the best of yourself at that particular moment. Not like the best ever, but the best that you can be at a particular moment. Interacting with others to be compassionate, to help relieve their suffering, to deliver caring, to deliver kindness. You are involved. Yes, others are involved. Not only other human beings, but other in the animal kingdom and plant kingdom and mineral kingdom too. Okay. But make sure that you don't lose sight that this is something that you act on. Thank you, Anonymous. Compassion is so often the solution. Sometimes it's the only and best solution. Because compassion is part of the essence of who we really are, it has this expansive capability, this expansive power when we act with compassion towards the world around us. Because it is of our essence, it has such great power. And it is so often the solution. It can heal wounds that other forms of action that we can take as a human won't heal or won't heal as well, because it is at the top of the hierarchy of those tools that we can use, if I can call compassion, kindness, and caring as tools and capabilities that we have to bring in the world to make the world a bit of a better place. Thank you again, Anonymous. Wish I knew who you were. In compassion, when we feel with the other, we dethrone ourselves from the center of our world and we put another person there. There is great language in this. Just let's really understand this. In compassion, when we feel with the other person, have empathy, we dethrone ourselves. We dethrone our egocentric focus from the center of our world which may be the only world that we're capable of seeing at a particular point in time, and we put another person at the center. Putting another person first, their needs, acting with compassion to help relieve their suffering. We go beyond ourselves. Compassion and empathy work together, as I've talked about so many times. Compassion is helping a person with what they need help with in the way that they need help. Compassion is not about, hey, let me tell you what you need to do to kind of relieve your suffering. Go down here, do this, do that, a telling instructional sort of thing. Some situations we're done with heart that can be helpful. But compassion, remember, is mixed in with kindness and caring. We sometimes view these as softer energies. Don't let that word softer mislead you. They are the most powerful energies we have as human beings. Say that again. They are the most powerful energies. Compassion, kindness, caring, and love are the essence of who we really are. That's when we are at our best. We are using our most powerful capabilities. We dethrone our focus from ourselves only, and we put another person in the spotlight to be able to help. Very, very helpful perspective. Karen Armstrong, thank you very much. May your daily choices be a reflection of your deepest values. Now here we're talking in the application of this and Colleen's perspective also. Each day we make daily choices. And let those choices be guided by our deepest values, the deepest essence of who we really are. Let those choices be defined by our highest and best qualities. We will then be our best, but far more importantly, the world will be a better place when we come and we interact with the world around us from the perspective of those deepest values. And remember, all of this is about choice. We have choice to be compassionate or not to be compassionate, kind or not kind, caring or not caring. Okay? You have the power of choice. Choose to act from the best of who we are as human beings. And then you will be best. Remember early on in this series, dare to be your best. Dare to make the best choices day by day, moment by moment. Colleen, thank you very much. Here is a Vietnamese Buddhist monk teaching us English. Compassion is a verb. Compassion is about action. It's not about just reflection. Compassion is about acting with empathy on a need of somebody beyond ourselves, another person, and something in the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, whatever it is, the other co-inhabitants, if you will, on this planet we call home. But compassion is not a theoretical exercise. It's not a mind game. Compassion is when we act guided by kindness and caring to help relieve the suffering of others because we understand their situation through empathy. It's about action. Compassion is a verb. Thank you very much. Well, as always, if you want to learn more, you can go to mywisdominspiredlife.com website. You can listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast there, hundreds of episodes. You can also listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and wherever podcasts are. I think I've got it virtually everywhere. hundreds of episodes. Go back to the earlier episodes and you'll find great diversity of sources. See if there's something that you connect with there. So, as you probably figured out by now, I'm on a journey. Thank you for being part of that journey today, and I look forward to continuing that journey with you.